F22, have started flirting with potential employers during interviews. I have been out of work for 3 months now and my husband and I are just barely skating by. I have been applying for a job as a waitress or bar back and it's just so defeating. I have self-respect and don't consider myself the kind of woman to use her sexuality to manipulate men, or to get what she wants. Having said that, after like 5 interviews that didn't lead to offers, I've started to lean into dressing differently and being more openly friendly with the manager and flirtatious. The first time it kind of happened accidentally, but I got close to a job by laughing at the dude's jokes etc. The last 3 months have been so stressful, and I've felt so desperate to support us. My husband is also out of work. I just feel like I'm running out of options. I am in a loving, functional open marriage and don't have any friends I can discuss it with. My wife and I are both in our 40s. We've been married for about 15 years. We have school-aged children. We are your garden variety upper middle class family. Our marriage is open, such that we often date and individually have sex with other people. Note that my wife is into guys and girls, I am only into women. We have very specific rules about how much time each of us spend outside of our home, what we will and will not do substantively, etc. We spend a lot of time discussing the proposed nature of our relationship with each other, our therapists, etc. Opening our marriage has been very beneficial to our relationship. We've never been closer and frankly our sex has never been better or more frequent. The main thrust of the post and the comments is that men lose respect for other men who are in open relationships, because they are cucks or some other nonsense. This hit home for me because while I have many strong friendships with male friends, I believe that exactly 0 of them would be outwardly supportive of our lifestyle and I value those relationships too much to endanger them. None of them would be outwardly derisive, but the nature of the relationship would change irrevocably. Making new friends as an adult is very difficult. I suspect that there are many people like us out there, meaning that we are discreet about our lifestyle, and that most open marriages only come to light after they've blown up because the participants enter them for the wrong reason. For example, one partner really wants it but doesn't want to call it cheating, it's an attempt to save a failing marriage, etc. Anyway, functional open relationships exist, and I believe that only the most fragile men would take the position that my wife having other sexual partners is an example of me being a cuck or somehow emasculating to me. This attitude also denies women agency in that despite what men believe, women are not property, and, newsflash, women like to have sex with other people exactly as much as men do, and often more. To those folks I would say this, my wife is the absolute love of my life. We have kids together. We have a home together. We pay taxes together. My wife will be the one who settles my estate when I die someday. It is possible also to acknowledge that having sex is fun, and having friends with benefits is great because there are no expectations. You have someone with whom you get to do all of the fun stuff, without any of the life stuff. I come in my pants super fast and unintentionally. I am 22 and it is a curse that is haunting me since ever. I get so overexcited by sexual thing, in real life, via chat or by physical contact that I have to fight my orgasm till a point where I just let it go. It happened uncountable times now. On some days and even weeks I can through my life without anything happening. But then suddenly some kind of arousal is hitting me and I can barely hold it back. I feel bad for it. I spent an hour downvoting simp comments on NSFW posts. Every day I scroll through my home feed, which is now overrun by wannabe OnlyFans models, and look for shitty engagement baiting titles. When I find one, I go straight to the comments and downvote every moronic simp's desperate, cringy, emoji-laden comment. Sometimes I look up and realize I've been doing it for almost an hour. Oops. I'm Muslim and I watch porn. I, 19F, live in a very strict Islamic country and I have been watching porn since I was 15. I have never told anyone this because my parents would kill me, but I have to get it off my chest. I don't know why I watch it, I always feel bad after doing it, but I keep coming back to the websites multiple times per day.